There's little LaRue. What's banging, little man?
Is the workshop so rockin'? Don't come a knockin'. True talkin'.
Brought to you by two brothers, one vision.
Well, holy sheep shit, folks! Look what wow we got. Another episode of Tool Talking. We got this beauty. This beauty. Now listen, I'm always having to run into this same old problems that you don't have a surface to work on when you're all by yourself working. Okay? Is this thing on? Now I suffer from a bad back, so I'm always trying to find the right surface to do things on. Now I do have my surface in there where my carving box is, but I have things around there. Like I've used that surface before for sawing. I almost cut the cord off my micro carver. Almost cut the cord off with a Japanese saw. I was out here, and then for a long time I was using my cat scratcher. It was like 2 pieces of plywood with a 4x4 column and covered in carpet. And then I would use that out here as my little outside table. And it was covered in moss and stuff. Carpet? Jesus. So I had to get something proper to use. And I'm out here creating, man. No screwing around. I got my steel-toed boots on. So look at that. Black & Decker, Workmate 425. I know a lot of you, I've seen them on when you guys are posting your work and stuff. You guys have this baby. Now, the only reason why I got this is because my step-parents gave us a gift for our anniversary. Yes, 12 years. I just celebrated my 12-year anniversary with the wife. Jesus, I don't know what she's thinking. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm a good catch, believe me. And this is what I got. I got this, and I actually got one more other awesome tool because I had a little bit of a budget to work with, and that tool's coming, and that's going to be on another Tool Talking. We ain't stopping, man. I love making the videos. You know, regardless of how many views, I don't care if I'm ever famous or whatever. I just like making the videos for you guys. So we are going to go into time lapse. We're going to get into this thing, pop her open, get her set up. I will quickly read the instructions. I do that actually, and let's check this thing out. And as I had feared, I kind of thought it might come all assembled and just ready to like unfold and use, but it's never that easy. So, first thing, smart thing to always do is go through the little inventory they give you of all the pieces. I'll lay them all out here. Oh yeah, check that out. Hit myself with the yard axe. 7 stitches, guys. Be careful doing yard work. And I'll lay them all out here. Make sure I got everything, and then start. Starts with number 1, 2, and 3. How to clip down the legs. So I'll get through this painful stuff for you guys, and be right back. And here she be. Now I'm a kind of a clever wowie, so I can tell you right now. Now I got divided here. You got these ones. They got the hoo-haws on both sides, and this one here's got a hoo-ha on one side. See that? So I got the hoo-haws on both sides over there, 4 of them, 2 of them here. This I can tell is a little crank. That's gonna be go into the little cranky for your handle. And these are gonna be on the top. These are to hold projects, and they snap into the holes on the top work surface. Then we got a couple bolts. So this isn't gonna be too that bad, guys. It's gonna be all right. Let's do it to it. Man, this is kind of cool. I thought this was like some kind of crank or something, but it's actually a little wrench. For these bad boys, they're all going to be down there holding it all together. So that's your little wrench. Cool. Okay. Onward and upward. have it. There she is, folks, in all her glory. That's a great little workstation there. And all I needed was the hammer in these little pins in there. I needed my X-Acto knife for cutting off the plastic. And other than that, this little tiny wrench that they provide, this plastic thing, worked perfect for those little bolts.
Now let's summarize with a Wowie walkthrough. Setting her up is very, very easy. This is a sturdy table. You have your clips to hold your work. You have some guides on here that are very, very handy. There are some angles there. You got centimeters on one edge, inches on the other. Very, very smart. And now the added features. And now for the vise. This pops out very, very easily. And now you have this working vise here. Extra hands for when you're by yourself. You can hold the board that you're cutting or whatever you're carving, hold on to it good in there. That's awesome. And now, this one here, clickety click, now you have a vertical. You have a right angle there if you're making a box. And this also, when it's in the vertical mode, it can also clamp and hold on to your piece as well. So very, very cool. I love the added features. Great work, Black & Decker. Now we'll unscrew her there. Get that back in place. And we are good to go. And these are the clips, one on either side to raise the table up and down. And just such a well-made, there are the angles there that I mentioned, just such a well-made piece. This is gonna help me so much. There are the inches there, centimeters were on the other side. Clips to hold your piece. Well done.
Thank you guys for coming on this little journey. You're gonna see this bad boy in a lot of projects, helping my poor old back out. There's no YouTube without you. Much love. Yeah. Those little clips, hold your stuff in there. That's a darn tootin' right there. Darn tootin'.
Is the workshop so rocking? Don't come a knocking.